Yo guys, it's been a while since we were here in the car again on a road trip. We're going to France this time. We just stopped here, not so far from the border, I guess. I think like 30-40 kilometers from the border with France. We're going to a place called Normandy from D-Day and from the war, but I will explain a lot more when we are over there. So now we stopped at this gas station at the Shell, and the gas prices are pretty high. They're going up and up because of the war in Ukraine. So yeah, let's hope we don't have to pay too much for our gas. Lindsay's filling her forms in because we're still in a COVID-19 situation, and you have to fill in some forms before we cross the border. So. And it is also pretty early in the morning, so we're pretty tired. But how much sleep do you get? 4 hours?
Maybe
4 hours, yeah, like 4 hours. So, but we still have a long way to go. It is like 600 kilometers, and we still have a little more than under 500 kilometers to go. So our breakfast for today: some sandwiches with some strawberry jam. It's not strawberry, I think it's peaches. Yeah, it's peaches.
Oh, it's cold.
And it's pretty cold outside. Yes, it's minus or almost. So. Yo guys, we're a little less than 100 kilometers away from our destination, Utah Beach. That is it for today. We're going to Utah Beach. It was it is a 600 kilometer drive, around 6 hours, 6 hours and a half drive. We just came here on our last stop. Fuel here was okay. It was a little less than 2 euros per liter. In other gas stations along the way, it was more than 2 euros already per liter. That's something unseen here in France, Belgium and stuff, so it's pretty rare. So guys, we're almost there. It's 10 kilometers away from Utah Beach. So we are 10 kilometers away from Utah Beach. So it was the landing point of the American Army, but I'm gonna talk about it later when we are there. It's now 9 degrees. It's a little warmer than earlier this day. And we're off the main road, so we're off the highway. We're now on these smaller roads through the fields, and I think there is a little village. really a road trip this time for a week, and we're going to do some of the crazy beaches of Normandy, and it's gonna be pretty cool. If you like the history, or else you skip this video and you see something else. So we made it to Vierville. We're also going to some places from Easy Company. Some memorials of Easy Company and where they were stationed and where they fought. We made it! So guys, we made it to Utah Beach. We found a parking spot we saw on our road, like 2 kilometers that way. We saw some cool bunkers. So maybe we're gonna check them out later, but first let's see here some monuments. What does it say? In proud memory of our dead first engineer special recruit, D-Day, 6th of June 1944. And there is a big cannon. A lot of the divisions are not anymore on the list. You can't see them anymore. Here are the platoons. That's one big cannon, it's all rusty. Let's have a look. Yo.
Oh yeah.
Crazy, eh? We are also heavy equipped, not with guns, but with cameras. Taking Normandy over. Another very big statue to the officers and sailors of the United States Navy, whose competence, courage and sacrifice enabled Operation Overlord, the greatest ambitious invasion in history. Their selfless cause was to destroy tyranny and restore freedom and self-determination. The fallen will never be forgotten. The veteran will ever be honored. In grateful appreciation, the Naval Order of the United States. So that's the Normandy Landing Museum, I guess. I don't think it's open now because we are in a low season. We are February. We are in the winter, so there is not a lot of tourism here. A lot of local people and people from neighbor countries like us from Belgium. Despite it was a 6-hour drive, but I see a big naval ship there, and I see there a tank. And if I can see it clearly, I think it's one of the from the Americans, because the star on the side. Look at the faces. Yeah, I saw the tank. It's cool. So this is Utah Beach, from there all the way to there, and this is where the American troops came for the liberation of Europe from the Germans. Look at the horse. Look at. Yeah?
Nee. Das ist nicht so.
So let's have a look at this naval ship and how it's worked. Columbus, Nebraska. The people of Columbus gratefully acknowledge the support of the following in providing this monument. Let's have a look. There was a lot of people here a couple of minutes ago, so now we have the chance to have a look inside. This was the platform that goes up and down. Weet je wat ik op deze boot mee aan laat denken? From the movie Saving Private Ryan. The beginning of the movie from Saving Private Ryan. It really reminds me of this naval ship. Some machine guns at the back of the boat. Yeah, they were and covering like this most of the time, because there was always fire. They were always firing from the beaches, from the bunkers. That's cool. Now steering man right over here. And not just one, but hundreds of them. Must have been a sight. Utah Beach is the code name for the westernmost part of the beaches, chosen for the Normandy landings. The purpose of the Utah Beach landings was to breach land from here to ensure that the Germans could not send reinforcements to Cherbourg. This port was of great importance for supplying the army for the upcoming battle. The attack on Utah Beach consisted of two phases. First, airborne troops will be dropped behind the landing beach a few hours before landing to confuse the Germans and occupy key roads and crossroads to prevent the German counterattack. Secondly, in the early morning, the landing will take place on the beach itself. More than 3,000 American soldiers were killed in the Utah Beach landings. Just imagine hundreds of ships. So we're here at the United States tank called Cannonball. No clue. No, they're spiders, but yeah, so that's from the museum. There are big airplanes, but the museum is closed because of low season. I thought some museums were open. We're gonna do one tomorrow that's open. That's the biggest one here in the area, but the smaller ones are closed and are opening in March or April, and we are February, so this is one of the big cannons. It's crazy. Imagine the sound when that goes off. There are people in the museum actually. We saw some people walking, even kids, so it looks closed. Look at it. There are no lights on. But this museum was not scheduled, so we're not gonna do this today. So the original Utah Beach is on the other side of that house there, on the other side. So the beach is a little further, but here you have the museum and some artifacts. So we're now going to the real Utah Beach. So it's a very open space, and the Americans came from over there with their ships. They came here, but you have to imagine there are a lot of bunkers and complexes from the Germans, and they built the ditches here, and they had a lot of barbed wire, so it was really difficult to get through, especially with vehicles and tanks. Wow. You probably can't see it, but there is a man on some sort of board, and a little bit behind it you see two even three, I see three like small islands, and on these islands there are different bunkers and some sort of fortress, and it was used during the Second World War to protect these beaches. But it's from the French side, so if you see there on the other side, all over there, you have England. I think it's like 60 kilometers away from here. So it's not a cloudy day. There are no clouds, but you can't see it anyway. It's just too far. So when you walk straight, you have another battery over there with some bunkers. I'm gonna check them out. So we're trying to figuring out what those kind of structures were, or what the meaning of that was. We think it are wave breakers or some sort, or it was used during the invasion, but I have no idea actually. There is no information at the moment on Google Maps. Sometimes you have some interesting points on Google Maps. And also, stupid me, I forgot my freaking boots at home. So yeah, it's gonna be a long week with sneakers. That's not fun at all. It's really quiet out here. Also again because of the low season, but there are not a lot of people here, not a lot of cars, especially not a lot of tourists. What the heck? I've no idea. It is for mussels. Look. There are mussels inside of it. I think when the water rises, when the tide is high in this one, because it's very low. It's at its lowest point actually, I guess. So in a couple of hours, it's coming closer and closer, and I think around 5 or 6 p.m. it will be back over there. So yeah, good point. Good point. Mussels. And there are a lot of them. It goes all the way to there and all the way to there. So a cool fact on this beach, there were on the June 6th 1944 in the early mornings, they came from England, from the United Kingdom to France, and they were with 125,000 soldiers across all these beaches like Omaha Beach, Utah Beach, Juno Beach, Gold Beach, and so on. I think there were 6 beaches they went down with their ships and stuff. So 125,000 soldiers. A lot of them died, thousands of them died. I don't know the exact number. Some say 5,000, some say 9,000, but I think 9,000 is a little bit too much. But there are definitely a lot of Allied forces that went down and died. But also at the German side, of course. Yeah, it's pretty terrible to see. Now, at this part of the Atlantic wall, you don't see a lot of bunkers, but over there is a bunker complex, and we're walking towards it, but it's a pretty long walk. Alright guys, we made it. Some remains of the old Atlantic wall of Hitler during the Second World War. By the way, the Atlantic wall was stretches out from Norway, from the coast of Norway until the coast of Spain. So it was a pretty long defense line to protect. I don't know what this is, some sort of broken one. Just some. It's always cool to see when you see the stone, and then you see like the iron wires inside of the stone like this. It's when they use heavy artillery that it was pretty good protected. It's just empty. A lot of bunkers are here underground because they collapsed. I don't think it's possible to get inside one of these bunkers because that's sealed off, I guess. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. But the overview is amazing though. Well. This is pretty interesting. Let's have a look in here. Ooh, it's really a crawl space at the moment. I'm not gonna go fully inside, but just to have a look. Oh, it's cool. But I wanna know what's over there. Well, it's nothing. Just coming out again. Yeah. I'm now on top of this bunker complex. Whew. So this is our resting spot for today. A little break with an amazing view, of course. What do you already think of Normandy?
Very
Very beautiful. Okay, nice. A lot of history. Not a lot of people. I think when you come here in the summer period, it is crowded with people. Now we are winter, so low season. Not a lot of things are open. Cafes are closed. Restaurants are mostly closed. Museums are almost every museum is closed. So cool. So the plan is going back to the car, take the car, go to another spot, to another location just over there, a sort of monument, and yeah, we walked already pretty much like 4 kilometers, maybe today, 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, maybe more even, no? I don't know. 5-6 kilometers maybe today already, and it was in sand and dunes, so it goes up and down. And say hello to my French friends. A lot of cows here. Look at that one. He's just looking at me like, what the heck are you doing here? Why are you filming me? Look at the cows. What the heck? They're riding. Have you guys seen? The back one was riding on the other one. You. It's a big cow actually. Go look and take care of your own friends, he says. They're huge. So we're at another memorial site here. A lot to see. Most of the flags are gone, but I think it's because last week or 2 weeks ago we had a storm here called Ursine and Franklin. There were 2 storms here in France, Belgium and the UK and the Netherlands and so. Normandy, it's a French tank, I guess. It's a French tank. What does it say?
Je ne comprends pas.
It's in French. Just imagine being on top of this one. Here are the latches to open it up, and you're on this tank or this armed vehicle. So, fun fact, the Saint-Martin de Verville French forces at the battle. So the coastline on this side, we are now north of Utah Beach. Utah Beach is behind us over there. This is the other beach, and it was used to facilitate the movement of men and material away from the coast after the landing. The sector, however, was within range of the German battery at La Croix-Aubertot, so the German battery could easily come to here with their cannon fire and so on. So this is all their materials were going from the beach to this beach, so it can use afterwards. Pretty neat. Let's have a look inside. It's pitch black here. Here is also a small bunker. I don't know if you can go inside. It's more like a crawl space. Wow. I'm gonna check out that one over there. It's pretty cool. Imagine being here during this war. It's pretty scary. Machine guns here, artillery. Oh ja, cool. Echt nice. Zo'n uitkijkpunt. With an overview on the road. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, mijn kop er tegen. Bumped my head. So small. So in the middle of freaking nowhere, you have this small place to stop, some farm fields, and then you have this statue from the 6th of June 1944, D-Day, and a soldier. It says, "Wars do not make men great, but they do bring out the greatness in good men." Richard D. Winters, Easy Company. From the 101st Airborne Division, dedicated to all those who led the way on D-Day. And this is our view of our hotel. Because of, I think, COVID, I don't know, there are a lot of restaurants here, but most of them are closed. So what I was saying, there are a lot of restaurants here, but most of them are closed. So we found like, hoe zeg je dat in het Engels? Een automaat. Yeah, like a takeaway pizza. So you have to choose your pizza and then you have to wait a minute for like, yeah, the pizza is ready. and yeah, see if that is something good. I don't know if it's good.
It sounds very weird.
Yeah, weird. It's 24 hours a day, so every day. So this pizza will be ready in 3 minutes, so you can choose on this touch screen if you want it cold or warm, froid ou chaud, and then you have to wait, and then you have to like in 30 seconds it's ready if it's cold, in 2 minutes or 3 minutes when it's warm. So you can choose, and you even, yeah, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, like 10 pizzas. That's pretty much. Yeah, maxi burger. I think I want this one, Oriental. Yeah, you have to touch it again. This is too funny. I've never seen this before.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah. Does it work? Oh, does it work? Wait. Sauce, tomato, chorizo, merguez, poivron, grillé, mozzarella, olive noir, and oregano. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Ja, doe maar. Pizza ready?
Voor mij, dat is waar.
Yeah?
Oh ja.
Okay. En nu, now your burger, now your pizza. Wat voor burger is ook de preparation? Nice.
Right. This is so cool. Lekker scherp.
Ja, doe eens open.
Oh my god.
Looks pretty amazing. You.
Hello.
Alright guys, we just watched an amazing sunset here at the sea. It was pretty amazing. It was an amazing view though, huh?
Yeah, it was so beautiful.
It was so beautiful. We were exhausted. We woke up this morning around 3:30. Lindsay a little bit later, almost 4 o'clock. But I had to pack my stuff. She was already packed. I had to do some things before we could go on our trip. Our first day was a blast. It is now a little bit after 7, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit after 7. And we're exhausted. We're gonna chill it for a minute, maybe watch some TV or watch the news with Ukraine. So we watch it every day. It's really weird, actually. You know, we are here road tripping in France now, and then 2,000 kilometers on the other side of Europe, they're fighting a war against Russia. So it's pretty, yeah, insane. Also, when this escalated, I don't know, maybe World War III. I have no clue. I hope not, if NATO involves. But yeah, it's just a waiting game now and see what they will do. Because here everything about World War II, that it never can happen, that it never happens again. But you see, war, it's something, yeah, used to man, I don't know, people or to mankind. So yeah, basically that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, stay exploring, and see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.